Okay, it's day 197, part 6. So today, usually in the last one of the day, I get to do a little bit more of kind of a think piece. And I want to talk about metadata. And metadata is your comments. Your comments on YouTube are going to be used as far as a lot of journalism projects are going to go. And there's a value of information to your comments. The more information value you add by doing searches for the comments adds to the metadata value. So for instance, if you do a search, let's say I mentioned something like Scranton, the PA, and I say Scranton Lace, which is where Hillary Rodham's father worked. Now, some people say Scranton Lace was a way of laundering money and maybe even a finder's network or a finder's front. Well, maybe it is and maybe it isn't, but once I say it, it's a part of digital history, and everything you say based on that becomes part of the metadata. Here I am, for instance, and the great one, Roberto Clemente, still I think the best right fielder ever, is now in that picture. So that video is now a part of this. So it's not just sound, not just video, not just the text that would be read here in the metadata, but also your comments and the whole background, the whole skyline of Pittsburgh becomes metadata. So this is important, especially links, because links, I can then write a script to go out and get other links. So, and links to other people like radio personalities, like I'm about ready to go live with Joni, Iceberg Heron, Herron, Joni Iceberg Heron. She's kind of like the Travels with Charlie, John Steinbeck. She's kind of like John Steinbeck meets Ansel Adams. So that kind of a link, if you had a link to her Wikipedia, let's say, allows me to go out to her show called Character Driven, and then there's another whole repository of people that were doing similar research. And so the idea really here is to connect the dots with metadata with other people that are doing the same type of research. And we're not in competition, we're trying to help each other out. It's a big family puzzle. It's so there's the negative links like Frank Justra's 1,100 illegal donors at the Clinton Foundation. Those are going to be obvious ones that we're going to be using in analysis, in the link analysis. And then there's the good part as well. So there are the radio hosts, the talk show hosts, the journalists, the people who write great books. So a lot of people have put in book citations of people like let's say, value added for Lace, for the Lace reference that I mentioned with Scranton Lace, would be the book called The Quiet Dawn. And that was a book written about the whole Finders Network, etc., about the Clinton Foundation and a whole bunch of gangsters in the East Coast. That connects a whole bunch more links. So I just wanted to kind of give an example and just say how you could add value to the whole project. A lot of universities are going to be working on this. We have 3 million words now, and a lot are going to be thrown out with the and is and so forth. But a lot of proper nouns are going to be used, and those will become the future of a lot of different projects on link analysis. And as the project goes every day, we accumulate an accelerating amount of metadata. We're also looking at not only transcription, but also now our friends at Fort Meade had the transcription set to Korean, so we'll have to fix that. But we also want to do translations. So we're going to translate to French, translate to Spanish, translate to German. We'd like to translate to Turkish because those folks are going to want access during the Gulen extradition hearings and trials. They're going to use those, as well as Urdu. The people in the country of Pakistan are going to want to be suing, as well as Bangladesh, are going to want to be suing the Awan brothers and their police force for dominating the people of Pakistan. So that's all for now. My plug for metadata here from beautiful, beautiful Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.